What do you feel when your employment authorization permit application has been denied? Are you still willing to push through it? Or are you still willing to wait for another 2 to 3 months to know if your application has been approved? If yes, this video is for you. If you are new to my channel, this is PHUSA Guru, your teacher from the Philippines teaching here in United States. Please don't forget to like and share this video, and please consider yourself subscribed, and please hit the bell button so that you will be notified for my next video. And today, let me give you some tips on how to avoid your EAD application. Disclaimer, all tips that I will share with you is just based on my experience. First, fill out the form correctly and completely. Why? Because one of my friends just forgot to click one box, and after about 3 weeks, he received his application with corrections. Second, make sure to submit all important and supporting documents to prove that you are eligible to work in the United States during your stay. Third, send an exact amount or fee. Why? Because another friend sent $495 because she was thinking to pay for the biometrics, but for us, we only pay for $410. But now, please don't forget that the fee for EAD increased to $550. And lastly, send your application to the correct address. Because each state has different USCIS address. If you are residing in the South, you send it to USCIS Texas. If you are from the West, you send it to Arizona. But I will show you the details for tips number 2, 3, and 4 on my next video, because today we will just focus on filling out the form correctly and completely. So, if you are ready, let us start. So this is I-765 form, and one thing that I want you to look at is its edition. It must be August 25th, 2020. Expires on July 31st, 2022. If your form is wrong, it will be returned to you saying that you must use the latest I-765 form. So let's start. For this portion, you will not put anything because this is for USCIS use only. Please read the instruction, but you just have to print or type. But I preferred to type it so that when I make a mistake, I can easily edit it or delete. Part 1, reason for applying. I am applying for. If this is your first time, click this. If it's a replacement, okay, click this. If it's a renewal, click this one. One thing, if the one applying is your J2 dependent, your child, because your purpose is to get social security number for your child, please don't forget to choose one of this. Why? Because one of my friends applying for social security number, they forgot to choose the reason. That's why it was returned to them. So applying for EAD or applying for social security only, don't forget to choose reason for applying. If it's your first time again, click initial. Next, your information, your name. Okay, please complete it. And for the second part, okay, if you are not using other names, then leave it blank. Next, page 2. On page 2, your US mailing address and your physical address. If your mailing address is the same as your physical, okay, you don't need to fill this out, but if it's different, you fill this out. 411 North Boundary, Manning. Okay, is your current mailing address same your physical? Yes, so please leave this blank. Then, I don't have alien registration number. I also don't have USCIS number. Female, married. Have you previously filed Form I-765? If this is your first time, the answer is no. Has the Social Security Administration ever officially issued a Social Security card to you? Because this is your first time, your answer is no. But if yes, you have to give and provide them the Social Security number. Next, in number 14, do you want Social Security Administration to issue you Social Security card? Yes, so that you don't need to go to Social Security office. Your EAD comes with SSN. So that's why our J2 dependent, our child, the only way to get Social Security number is to apply for an EAD. Next, if your answer for number 14 is yes, your answer in number 15 must be yes as well. If it's yes, you have to provide father's name and mother's name. Next, your country or countries of citizenship. If you have more than one, then put it here. But I only have one from Philippines and that's it. So we're done with page 2. Let's proceed to the next page. Part 2, information about you, place of birth. City, town, village, Quezon City, state, NCR, Manila, Philippines, and your birth date. If you have Form I-94 arrival record, you have to put the number here. Now, the question is, how do you get most recent I-94 form? How do you get this number? I want you to click the link above. I have a video on how to get Form I-94 number or your recent I-94 form and your passport number. If you renewed your passport here, you have to put the most recent issued passport number. Travel document, I don't have. It was issued in the Philippines. The date. Here, for number 22, date of your last arrival in United States. I came here last July 31st, 2017, but in 2018, I went back to the Philippines on vacation and I came here on July 2018. And your place of your last arrival, JFK, New York. Immigration status, it can be J1 if you're the one who's filling out this. But for my son and for my husband, they are on J2 visa. And number 25, J2. The service number is the same as J1 service number. Your sponsor has paid you the service. Okay, so just find it, but I don't put the number here. Next, another reason why my friend's application was denied because they forgot to fill out the eligibility category. For J2, our eligibility category is C05. Okay, C05. Next, if the one applying is an adult, the degree, either bachelor, master's, or graduate. But for my son who's applying for Social Security, I put here the degree is a student. So there is a difference between the two. If adult, bachelor. If minor, student. Okay, employer's name, I left that blank. Number 30. 30A. Have you ever been arrested? Of course not. Okay. Number 30B. Did you enter United States lawfully? Yes, because we have DS 2019. We have visa. Okay. Don't forget that. Number 30C. Just leave it. Okay. Page 4. I left this blank because I am lawfully, okay, and legally entered in the US. So leave that blank. Okay, and then applicant statement. I can understand, that's my answer. And for number 2, if the one applying is an adult, you don't need to choose this. But since I was the one who prepared for my son because he is a minor, I clicked this and I put my name. Then applicant's contact information. If adult, put all your details. If a minor, put whoever is preparing. Okay? Don't click this because we are Filipino. We are not Salvadorian. Then, let's go to page number 5. In page number 5, please review this. I signed it after I print it, and also the signature. Interpreter, because we understand English, you don't need to fill that out. And this one and that. Let's go to page 6. Preparer's full name. Again, if the one applying is an adult, you don't need to fill this out. But for my son, because he is a minor, I was the one who prepared this, so I put all my information, including my address and contact information. And preparer's statement, of course, I am not an attorney or accredited representative, but have prepared this application on behalf of the applicant and with the applicant's consent. Okay, then not attorney, then preparer's signature, I signed it after I print it. So this is page 6. And page 7, I just left it. You don't need to fill this out because this is not needed. So that's it. We're done. This is how I completely and correctly fill out I-765 application form. And by God's grace, my son's application was approved. And my husband, the first time he applied, it was correct and it was approved. And last August, we applied for a renewal and it's also approved. So, if you think that this video is very helpful and informative, please consider yourself subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video, and don't forget to hit the bell button. And thank you so much for your support. If you have any question, just please type it in the chat box. I will get back to you as soon as I read your comment. Thank you very much. Have a good one, and God bless you all.